What's going on, everybody? My name's Ron, and today on Project Right Hand Drive, we got some stuff. And of course, that stuff being my new corner lights. I went with the all amber corners. I think these will look better than the white one, all clear ones, or the clear with the yellow in it. Arbor attachments for my sanding disc and everything, because I got a lot of rust damage to work on. This for some heat shielding I have underneath the car, which actually I already did one of them. This is the one right next to the fuel tank. It was in pretty bad shape. I cleaned it up and then I painted that. Let's see, I cleaned a lot of stuff with some rags, and you can see the paint color difference wherever the plastic was. Yeah, just cleaning up all the dirt and dust. Clean this off. This was covered in dust, and as you can see, I removed the fabric, so that's pretty awesome. Because now I just need to get some new fabric. Also pulled the I forgot what they call this here, but weather strip where the rainwater collects and all that, so that's all removed now. Not a whole lot going on inside the car. I am starting to clean it. It's starting to get down to that point. See this? I learned about this. That weld is broken right there, and on the other side over there. Gonna start looking into getting new lines. I mean, they're probably good, but I'm still gonna replace them anyways. I'm already at this point with it. Starting to do the rip out there, so I can start doing the rust repair. And you might be asking yourself, what's in the box? It's my new fuel tank. Just showed up. Super awesome. Looks really good. It's all silver though. It is painted. I might scuff it up and paint it black. I haven't decided yet. Let's see. Got new gaskets and rings. This is for the fuel pump. Fuel sender. Fuel sender is on the way. Already ordered that up. Got new mounting brackets. These are brand new. These are the old ones. And then the old fuel tank is sitting over here because I haven't been able to get rid of it yet. I need to get that off because I need to put that back on. But you can see, looks a lot better. And this is my fuel sending unit. You can see it's not looking great. I mean, it still worked sometimes. So I'm hoping by replacing this, I won't have that issue anymore where sometimes it'll show that the gas tank is levels are correct, and then other times it just goes straight to full. So I don't know if that's a wiring issue or it was an issue with this. So I just ordered a new one anyways. It fits in there like that. And then this is the fuel pump location. As you can see, there's nothing in there. Nice and dry. No fuel smell, which is really nice. So new fuel tank, new brackets, new sender on the way, and then fuel pump and stuff will come later. Also shipped just the other day is my brand new antenna for my car. As you can see, it's comes out of a 90 to 01 Integra. So I ordered one up. It's already on the way. This one never functioned correctly. It had some kind of issue with the motor. I think the antenna was bent. So that one's on the way also. So parts are coming along for the project. Well, I've been taking apart the motor. It's that time. There's a transmission. Obviously, replace the throw bearing, get that all cleaned up. All the bolts and nuts there. This is a stage 1.5 clutch with 11.5 pound flywheel. There's still a lot of meat on that clutch, but again, everything's gonna be new, and I'm gonna try to find another one because that looks a little rough. And then over here, oh, time to remove the oil pan and see what's going on inside there. Make sure everything looks decent, and that we can still use this block. Alright, so I expect some oil to come out. Not a big deal. Ooh, it's on there tight. There we go. Ooh, yeah. That smells delicious. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Ooh, delicious. So far, it's looking amazing though. That looks perfect. There's no like oil staining. This is super clean. This is looking really good. I'm very excited about this. Alright, about to pull the crank out, and I just wanted to show something. Look how smoothly that spins. I mean, this thing was still in great shape. Doesn't mean we can't make it better, but yeah, that's a smooth running crankshaft right there. Alright, I'm going to pull this out and put it up there on the bench, and then we'll show you the pistons and the crankshaft. Alright, I got the crankshaft out, and all the journals look really clean, no issues. Thrust bearing location right here is looking really good. It's right there. Nothing's damaged. The pistons, you know, they look pretty decent. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but yeah, there's some oil staining on it. But the bearings also look really clean. No scratches, scores. Pistons look good. Obviously it doesn't matter because we're going to use new ones. And then the oil neck, oil pump. Well, we use the oil neck, but the oil pump I'm going to replace. The what do you call it? The main seal is going to get a new gasket. This is all going to get cleaned. Haven't decided what kind of oil pan I'm going to go with. And then down here on the block, which is super exciting, these are oil jets. They squirt the piston and helps lubricate the piston while it's moving. I got to remove all those for the machine shop to sleeve the block and then clean it up and then send it off. So we're almost there to the block getting worked on. And which all of that is really exciting because I can't wait to get that stuff done. But we're gonna call it a day, and then we'll be back tomorrow. So see you in a minute. And it's the next day, or 2 days later, I don't know. So I forgot to record any of this, but I did cut out the paneling. It's removed. And yeah, it looks like somebody tried to do a repair on it before, and there's just all kinds of weird stuff. Obviously you can see there's still a lot of damage I need to repair on the lower fender, and then I still need to cut all that off. My bad on not recording any of this. Sometimes I forget, you know, I just kind of get into it. I'm like, oh, I'll just try a little bit here and then cut the whole thing out. But now I'm going to cut this section out. I've got some marker lines right here, and it comes up right there. I know it's a little hard to see. I'm going to get that cut out. That way that I can start fitting up the fender. Because I just ordered my welding unit. I ordered Eastwood MIG 135. It should be here on the 20th. And then we're going to start welding and fixing all these holes and getting the car back to a decent stage. And then we can start painting and putting all the matting in and then reassembly. So it's coming together. But before it comes together, it's got to come apart. Alright, just cut it out. So the whole fender well is cut out for the piece that I have. Now, obviously you can see there's going to be some other repairs too. That's pretty bad. I mean, it's loose, it's cracked, and then there's so much dirt in there. So still need to get that all cleaned out. Still got to cut out here, but we're getting somewhere now. And obviously I need to clean all the edges up and everything for welding, but we're gonna worry about that later. Right now we're just gonna cut out what we can with the garage door closed because I don't want to make my neighbors angry and then I can't finish this car. So here's that piece. As you can see, it's not looking the best. And yeah. Alright, now let's push this car out and blow it down with some air, clean it up, and see what we're working with. Ta-da! Well, I mean, kinda. I mean, there's some trimming I need to do to make it fit a little better. There's no reason for me to cut any of this lower section out, so I'm actually going to cut across the panel right here. As you can see right there. And then we're just going to tack it up right there. Cut right there. And then, yeah, I mean, overall, look at that. I got that edge pretty good. And then, obviously, it's not all sitting in pretty. I don't have it really set up yet. Still got to cut that out, and I'm going to have to fill that in, too. I still need to do some trimming. As you can see, it's not sitting flat. But for the initial cut, There's no major gaps. Obviously, I'm just got it kind of loosely sitting here. I can adjust it. Looking pretty good. Pretty excited about it. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, because I sure did. We're finally getting somewhere. We're cutting some paneling out. We're getting that rust worked on. And then all the fuel tank and all the other parts are starting to show up. We got some more parts coming in this week. Project right-hand drive is moving along. The block over there is... I went to one machine shop. They don't do sleeving, so I had to go to another one. And I found one, but I didn't have time to get to Tacoma. So, working on that. It's in progress. So thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do. I love the support. And we're getting somewhere-ish. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.